That is all the extra heat. If you used to need 6 cords of wood, you now only need 4 cords of wood.
That's huge.
That's massive. We are making a major upgrade to the wood heat in our shop. But are we really? We're replacing an old, used wood stove that we got for $100 with another old, used wood stove, but one that we paid $2,500 for. It's a blazeking, a catalytic. It should be amazing, but like, how will we really know? We're gonna test it. Here it is. This old cozy. I mean, it burns wood. No problem. But, boy, does it go through it fast. I happen to know that the BlazeKings are amazing. I've been using them in my house for a long time. But I've never actually tested it, like for like. I'm gonna take the exact same building, I'm gonna take the exact same firewood, I'm gonna test this thing for 48 hours, for 2 whole days. I'm gonna measure the temperatures inside and outside, and we're gonna weigh the wood that we're burning. We're gonna weigh every pound of wood, we're recording it, and we're gonna find out how much wood this old stove takes, and we're gonna compare it to the temperature differential between inside and outside temperatures. But then we're gonna cut the new one in like 1 hour. So in one morning, we're gonna come out here, just rip this thing out, put the new one in, and then keep going. The new stove should be way better. It should use way less wood. The temperature should be more stable in here. But like, has anyone really tested it? These little dongles are key. We have one of those temperature dongles inside and outside, and it's measuring the temperature every minute. And it's gonna record for the next 96 hours. And we're gonna see inside and outside temperatures go up and down with the stove and the weather, day and night. And we're gonna be able to measure how many degree minutes or degree hours we have for this stove and for the other one. Here's our outside temperature. Sensor 2 is outside, and it's sitting at 1 degree right now. Here is the new beast. It's got a lot of room in there. Oh yeah! It's a big wood box. And the catalyst, I can kind of show you if you haven't seen this. I'm gonna operate the bypass. And there it is, there's the firebox. Straight from in the firebox, it just is gonna come up through this chimney. But you close the bypass, and then the only way for the smoke to get out, there, you see that? You can just kind of see I'm shining a light through the catalyst. You can see it easier from here. Okay. And there it is. So the smoke is gonna have to go through that grid. I don't know, maybe that's platinum? It's amazing. The smoke hits that and it just like rolls, like blue rolling flames. And that's how this thing is so efficient. Burns all the smoke. There is one other little issue, and that is this is an 8-inch pipe. And the old one was 6-inch, and I got a quote on the parts, just like 12 feet of black pipe and then 1 length of chimney pipe. $2,050 plus 12% tax. So I think I'm just gonna leave the pipe we have. I think it's gonna work great. Oh, baby. Time to check in on our wood stove. Oh, we need to weigh more wood. So far, 53, we had to fill up, and then another 53 pounds, filled up at 11:30. Okay, that was day one, about 100 pounds. Okay.
That's it. 51.
Oh, another 50. Wow, this is so even. 53.4. Okay, this is cool. Hit 20, came down, we loaded the stove. Outside temperatures. Did we get 1.3? Not quite freezing, but up to 8 degrees right now. Remember, the exact temperatures won't be the same between these two tests, but we're gonna measure the temperature differential between inside and outside with the two stoves. So we'll know which one had the greater temperature differential. Anyways, we're gonna do some math. It's gonna be awesome. There is one other thing we gotta do, Julia.
What's that?
We have to build a little adapter. Oh, I should take that off of there. We need an adapter to go from the new stove to this pipe. Christina.
Yeah, welder, get to work.
Let's weld it.
Yeah.
We gotta build something that goes on the inside here, so 8 inches outside, and then has like a little ring, and then a 6-inch riser from there. No problem, hey?
Hmm?
Say you are a propane tank and you expire at my house. No problem. We will repurpose you. Hey? Isn't this thing gonna look pretty on the top of our new stove?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'll make it pretty. Just gonna eyeball it. Does that look like a 6-inch diameter circle?
Probably just go a bit tighter.
A little bit tighter?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is looking good. This is perfect. That'll be fine.
Thanks.
No one will ever see that. That's the front side? The most beautiful side?
Yeah.
Okay. It's wintertime. Almost. You ready? A little frosty, huh? Rose, we're so close.
I know.
Look at this. Oh, and look. Christina painted this bad boy up.
Ooh, that looks good.
Uh-huh. Look at this.
Wow, that's awesome.
Custom adapter. Just, okay. Oh, okay. Can you kind of walk it and then just walk it right out the door? Well, or...
just leave it here and we come back with a tool.
Okay, yeah, just move it. Oh.
There we go.
Nice. This is single wall pipe.
Good grief.
I didn't know that was single wall. Did I install single wall? Not gonna go.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, crap. Okay. Why would I have installed single wall pipe here? Okay, well now we have a problem. Look at that. Okay. Can't believe we have single wall stovepipe. So what the?
Design it for this pipe.
Why is this so crazy? What kind of stovepipe is this?
Now it
We
needs
made
another
it,
adapter.
We made it for that other pipe and it's actually like a little bit different.
You need an adapter for
Look,
the adapter.
This thing fits on here like really nice.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, okay, stop right there. Okay, I need a little screwdriver. I'm gonna push this down in there. Oh yeah, very snug. You almost need to like hammer it in there. Okay, let's fire this thing up. That's a tall order right there.
Come on, I thought we were gonna have to lift this.
Look at that.
We're gonna have to lift it up.
That's a bin of firewood. Oh boy, right there. Yeah, 56.8 rows.
Yes.
This is a Blaze King, like the
I know.
king.
We've been
king of Blaze King.
We've been wanting to do this forever.
I know. So.
Oh my word! Like, where did that go? I don't even see it.
I need more wood. Crazy. Okay, this is all you need. You like stack it full of wood. You don't build like a little fire and then add and then add and add. You put all the wood in there, but leave yourself a tunnel. That's key. I can't believe we put that all in there.
I can.
We're in the process of inventing little kindling sticks, but they're kindling boards. Isn't that awesome? I think this is all it's gonna take, Rose. Just this tiny little...
You think?
Yep.
Okay.
No more kindling than that. Let's see what happens. Get this birch bark burning. Oh man.
Are you excited?
Yeah. 56 pounds of wood.
That's a lot of wood.
We might not even load this again today. I mean, I'm sure we'll put some in at night, but I mean, wow. Here is the data so far from phase 1, 48 hours of the old stove. The basket weighs 6.6 pounds, so I converted each one of these weigh-ins. 161.2 pounds. Look at this. We got the indoor temperature, the outdoor temperature. This is the temperature differential.
Oh my word.
Between indoor and outdoor. That's important.
Okay.
And then this is the temperature differential in degrees multiplied by 0.25 because these are 15-minute increments. So what we're calculating is temperature differential degree hours. So in total, over 48 hours, 785 degree hours.
What?
Crazy, hey? Yeah. Look, so here's the indoor temperature. Look, you can tell every time we load the stove, eh?
Oh, yeah.
A few times in here. Day 1 was just kind of cloudy and nothing happened. But look at this, up to 10 degrees Celsius. And so here's the temperature differential, right? That's all the energy that the wood stove gave us. 785 degree hours, which is a new unit we just made. And we're gonna divide it by the pounds of wood. So do you remember how many pounds of wood it was? It was 161, essentially. 4.9 degree hours per pound of firewood.
Wow.
That's a crazy way to think about it. Because like a chunk of firewood is, say, like 6 or 8 pounds, depending. Mm-hmm. So let's say 6 pounder, that's 30 degree hours. So if you think about that one piece of wood would raise the temperature in the shop by 30 degrees for 1 hour.
Weird.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Anyways, we got to see how this new thing's going to perform. Like, it is hopefully going to perform better. How's it looking?
Looking
Oh
warm.
man, it's hot in here.
Woo.
This thing's just simmering in there, hey?
Yeah.
It's been really boring. Like
The blazeking?
Yeah, it's been a day and a half. And we added some yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And I threw a couple more pieces in last evening.
Yeah.
Even though it was like half full, and I just threw a couple pieces in there.
Right.
And then I threw a few more pieces in like midday today. And I think that's it. Like, we can't light it anymore.
No, it's hot. Like, every time I come in here, it just feels hot.
So for this to be a proper test, we can't have a bunch of heat left in there. Like, we actually have to burn this out by tomorrow morning.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because otherwise the test is like, you know, we're going to have wood energy not calculated, right? So we can't put any more in there for sure. We've only done 2 loads of wood. So 17 degrees Celsius right now. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to figure out how much better, if it is indeed better, because maybe it's just confirmation bias so far.
Right, yeah.
Maybe we just think it's better because we spent 27 times the money on it.
It better be like 27 times better.
It's not going to be 27 times better. Unless you value not having to load the stove like every 4 hours. So I think this thing's going to pay itself off, but we'll find out for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll know everything.
Yeah. Hey.
Is this not gorgeous out here?
Pretty nice.
Look at this. Fresh snow last night, but just above 0, so it's all dripping. What are you guys doing out here? They should be like balled up inside there, keeping warm.
Put them in the pond.
Yeah, they love it. Oh, they're all piling out. See, ducks are lovely. They're very polite and kind.
The white ones are all Welsh Harlequins, and the guy in the middle there, the stud.
Yeah. He is a stud, hey?
Yeah.
Our test is done. It's been 48 hours with the new stove.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in there, and we have not filled it for 24 hours.
That's right.
Oh, it still feels nice and warm in here though. Yeah, that's cold, so it's out. It's out for good.
So?
This is crazy. We only weighed 2 baskets of wood here, and it's 103.6 pounds. That's what we put in the blazeking. We put 161 in the old stove. Does not tell the whole story. Check this out. We filled this stove 8 times.
Whoa.
In the same 48 hours.
Yeah.
We filled this one 3 times.
Okay.
If it takes you 10 minutes to like load this stove. This already took like an extra 50 minutes, just over 2 days.
The old stove. Yeah.
Like when you add it up like that, it could be half that. Still half that time, it'd be 25 minutes every 2 days, right? That's like, that's almost 100 minutes. You know, it's like an hour and a half a week. An hour and a half of your time would be loading that stove.
Right.
That's like pie. You could make pie in an hour and a half, right? That's like a bunch of raspberry pies every week that you're not eating if you're loading that stove. This is the $100 wood stove right here.
Okay.
Okay. So this is our new old wood stove. You know, we loaded it once. We might have loaded it right there because that's that second evening. And then we didn't load it all the way until yesterday midday. And that was it. It's the only time we loaded it. So it's actually quite a smooth waveform. See how much more even that is?
Yep.
That's nice, hey? Anyways, but it matters like the area under the curve. So on the old one, it was 785 degree hours. And the new one, 773. This one's more steady, but they have almost the identical amount of area. Instead of the 161 pounds, it was 103.6. Oh my goodness. 7.5, and then here, this will be the grand finale right here. I'm gonna take this one, divide it by the other one, and I'm gonna make it like a huge number. Bold, red, big. How big can I go on this? Like, look, I can just go right out of control here. 1.5. Okay, remember, this number, this 7.5, that's degree hours per pound of wood.
Okay.
Right? So if you take a pound of wood, how warm will it make your house for 1 hour?
Okay.
So with the old stove, 1 pound of wood would raise the temperature in the shop 4.9 degrees for 1 hour. The new one, 7.5 degrees per pound of wood.
Wow.
For a total of exactly 1.5 times the energy out of the wood. If you used to need 1.5 cords of wood, now you would only need 1 cord of wood. If you used to need 6 cords of wood, you now only need 4 cords of wood.
That's huge.
That's massive. You can buy a cord of wood for about $400. That's $800 a year of firewood that you don't need to buy, or $800 worth of like your time and effort. And the space, like wood sheds only have a certain amount of space.
Yeah.
So our wood shed, for example, could hold 3 years worth of wood instead of 2. That's awesome.
Yeah.
This is maximum heat out of the wood stove. Rose, I don't think you understand.
I fully understand.
Are you? Because I don't like. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm excited.
Okay, good. Woo! You should be. This is wild. I mean, look at the number. It's 1.5 times the energy out of the wood.
It's wild.
BlazeKing's not paying for any of this. I mean, they should, right? But they're not. And I'm doing this only because, like, I really desire the data. Like, I know it's a better stove. I just want to know, like, how much better. And now we know it's 50% better. If you love data, and if you love this whole off-grid thing, you probably like these other videos. They're full of data.
Turn down?
Yeah.
This is the best part.
I know. Look at that. See what burns down here? Yeah, look, you can see the grid in behind the holes. That is all the extra heat.